I begin to get a little bit bored. In direct contrast, it soon became apparent to me that in recording popular music, the only limit in forming a recorded sound field was my own native originality. That really got me excited, and it still does. I think I have a pretty unique imagination, and I've been very careful to keep that imagination alive and well. In addition, one little quirk I think I've always had is that my musical tastes run a bit too wide to be content with recording one single area or to use one single technique in recording my projects. Another thing that I found out about myself in those years in Chicago was when I'm working on a project, I love to sit and think of combinations of recording techniques or styles that I can use. In other words, I love to take a piece of music and with it create a recorded sound field or sonic image that could not possibly occur in nature or in a natural acoustic environment. I do love to think it out and plan it out, though. This is not quite as simple as it appears at first, because I've always had an interest in keeping a bit of stark reality of sound buried somewhere in my work for the ear to relate to ground the ear, so to speak. In other words, kind of a patch of familiar blue sky in one corner of my recording canvas. So, one thing to remember is, I think it's of paramount importance to realize that to do truly unique work, we cannot merely helter-skelter throw sounds and recording techniques together on a piece of tape and come up with a sound that makes people remember a recording for a long time. And equally important, to want to hear it over and over again. It goes far deeper than that. Number one, and above all else, is, of course, you must have an incredible piece of music. Once you have that, what I've found is that sonically speaking, it's first necessary to please the aural senses. A-U-R-A-L, the ears senses. We must make the sound of music appetizing and tasteful. Making the right choices, making the music sound pleasurable, elegant, and above all enjoyable, that is the real challenge in recording pop music. But for those same reasons, I found that popular music has held my interest intensely for a long period of time. So, what I'd like to do is play some music that I have recorded that is very dear to my heart. And each of these pieces of music has played an important part in the evolvement of the technique, style, and sound of my work. First, we'll listen to one of my absolute favorite recordings from the early years of my career as a professional. I have many fond memories, but this first piece of music we're going to listen to is one of the best. I was 23 years old when I did this first recording. Can we have the slide projector on and take the lights down and squirt, please?